All right, we'll try and get in a word from Ashish Dixit, who's going to throw some more light on what the next course of action legally could be there available for Asaram Bapu, who's been held guilty of rape. Ashish, if you can hear me, and would like to understand from you what are the legal options that are available to Asaram at the moment.
Yes, I can hear you. See, first of all, the matter needs to be argued on the point of quantum of the sentence. So the lawyers will argue on the point of sentence, and then the sentence will be passed, and thereafter the convict has the right to approach the High Court by way of an appeal, and I believe that appeal will be filed very soon.
Talk a little bit about the social implications of this verdict.
Sentencing that can be done, can be given to him in this case. We understand 10 years is the maximum number of years that can be awarded to him.
Yes, maximum up to 10 years, depending upon the, because as far as I am concerned, if I see it, considering his age, the maximum sentence may not be awarded because his age factor will come towards the ground for leniency. Because that can be a ground to give leniency to accused as far as the sentencing is concerned. Age is considered to be a mitigating circumstance. So maximum punishment may not be possible in this case, but yes, legally it is possible to give up to 10 years.
Look at the trajectory of this entire case, Ashish. Would like to point out to our viewers as well. His bail was rejected several times. He's got a strong legal team. Notable lawyers had fought his case, including the likes of Ram Jethmalani. Of course, eventually they had abandoned the case. His bail plea was rejected several times. He's not gotten bail even once. Considering that, and if we put that in perspective, what are the chances of him, being awarded less sentencing? Because you said that considering his age, he might not be awarded the maximum sentence.
See, his bail was rejected for the reasons that the witnesses in the case were being influenced, and as far as that he was continuously in jail, this period will be counted in the sentence which eventually he will get. So suppose tomorrow he gets 10 years of sentence, okay. So the custody period which he has already spent in jail from 2013 onwards will be cut off. So the sentence will continue after cutting off this period for which he has already been in judicial custody.
All right. Also, Ashish, considering that, his age, as you mentioned, would be a factor in which he perhaps might not be awarded the maximum sentencing, and the number of years he's already spent in jail would be included eventually in the sentence that's awarded to him. What are the chances of him getting any reprieve at a higher court? If we look at the entire trajectory of the case, we have seen witnesses being attacked. All that, of course, has been put in perspective. Of course, we still do not have the copy of judgment, but clearly it has, influenced in some manner the judgment that we are seeing today.
And some were even shot. That was the whole reason that he was not given bail. And as far as your question with regard to the reprieve in the higher courts is concerned, see, this matter is under the POCSO Act, and as of now the courts are very strict in dealing with the cases of POCSO Act, so it's very unlikely that he is likely to get bail in near future, and he has to spend some time in custody, that is for sure.
All right. Ashish Dixit, thanks for joining in and sharing your views here. Ashish Dixit, a lawyer there, of course, putting some clarity to what can be expected legally next. He said that a couple of important points there. Firstly, that if he may not perhaps be awarded the maximum sentencing here, considering his age might be looked into, might be taken into consideration. I believe Ashish wants to make another point. Go ahead, Ashish.
Yeah, one point which I wanted to make, see, he's in custody till from 2013. We are in 2018. So he has already spent
Yes.
5 years in custody. So if tomorrow the court grants, I'm giving a hypothetical example. So if tomorrow the court punishes him for 7 years, so 5 years he has already undergone, he will only require to serve 2 years of sentence. So that may well be a ground in High Court to release him on bail,
Okay.
because he has already underwent a substantial amount of custody in jail. That can be a ground for grant of bail.
Of course, the victim family there wanting the strictest punishment in this case, but to what extent that's awarded remains to be seen as we are waiting the sentencing in this case. Ashish, Dixit, many thanks for joining us and sharing your views and putting some clarity onto what are we expecting next in this case.